Hi everybody, welcome to JuryRig Studios. I'm Tony.
And I'm Stefan from Robot Ninja Paradise, RNP, also known as Ninja, in case, not the Ninja you heard about, you never heard about me, but RNP in case you're curious.
And I'm Zeke from Robot Ninja Paradise, and I am Robot.
Who's Paradise?
There is no paradise.
You can apply now. Or maybe Paradise is just that thing we're all looking for.
Yeah, it's just a concept.
It's a concept. Let's start with one word. Pokemon. Sword and shield.
That was like 4 words.
Yeah, but the main word was Pokemon. Thoughts, concepts, ideas. What?
Okay, I'm excited for a new Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
The raid battles in the game, like based off the gameplay they showed, looks like it might actually be good. It looks like they're going off of Pokemon Go, and it looks like a better adaptation of raid battles. I don't like the legendaries. They look really cheap. I mean, one is literally holding the sword
here. But
Have you seen the corgi?
The corgi. But as someone that's been playing Pokemon for years, I hope they change it up enough to where it doesn't feel stale. Because let's be honest, to some of us, it's starting to feel that way. And I do think the raid battles look pretty neat, depending on how they actually implement it.
What about the whole, making your Pokemon giant?
Yeah.
They're replacing Mega Evolution, and the Z-Stones was this new giant mechanic. Thoughts?
Well, I don't really understand, because I thought the Mega Evolution, as kind of broken as it was, because let's be honest, there was some balancing issue going on there. It looks way cooler than what they are doing now. Same thing with the Z crystals. I cannot remember what they're called.
Oh yeah, the Z moves look
really
good.
Epic.
Yeah,
repetitive but epic. And I don't know. Based on what we saw, was the whole giant Nomastress Dino Evolution.
I think it's Dino boosting,
Dino
Evolution.
boosting.
I don't know.
See, at least the Mega Evolutions to me made more sense.
Yeah, in the sense of Pokemon. I don't know about this new one. It just looks like you got a blimp and you inflated it.
Yep.
Yeah,
but I guess we'll see when the game actually comes out. Maybe. The open world, I guess, looks cool.
Well, it's not. There's sections that are open world in the sense that you'll see the Pokemon running around, but in places that aren't open worldish, it'll still be the top-down slanted view.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a carryover from Pokemon Let's Go. The whole being able to see Pokemon on the overworld thing.
Kind of reminds me of Digimon World, but we can't talk about that.
Digimon.
Because we're not talking about Digimon World, we're talking about E3.
Alright, so moving on from what we know, unless you want to add on to your Pokemon.
Oh, well, we didn't talk about the big important thing.
The big important
All
thing.
of that comes at the cost of something, and fans are pissed. Not all Pokemon will carry over to Pokemon Sword and Shield.
What do you mean carry over? Carry over from where? Pokemon Go?
From all the games. Every game has been adding on Pokemon since the beginning, but now they decided they're going to cut it down in number. They don't want all of them back.
Okay, that seems dumb because the Pokemon they added that they showed look ridiculous as well and just very generic.
Well, the logic here is not adding them in allows them to focus on all these new mechanics like the open world, all these other things. However, we know for a fact they are reusing the models from Omega Ruby and Sun and Moon, but they're slightly upscaled. So
See, I don't think that kind of makes sense.
That's why
it goes back to the lazy part.
Yeah, I'm telling you what they said, but I don't agree with what they said.
It's like, come on, it's like a staple in the franchise. Delay the game, but don't do this. That is just bad. Cutting out stuff.
Most of the Pokemon, I imagine all the iconic Pokemon are still going to be in the game.
Yeah, but still,
we don't know that for sure. I know that completely goes against the whole idea of Pokemon. I get that.
Yeah. Nobody likes missing content. And then technically, your Pokédex will never be complete in the game, sure, but you'll know it's not complete in your heart, man. As someone that played the other games, all those Pokemon that you saw are not there anymore. I think it's a problem.
And you also can't use your old teams. That's always been a big mechanic in Pokemon.
They're basically pulling a original Ruby on us.
Oh, yeah. That's what people have been saying. It's very likely the next Pokemon game will just have all the Pokemon in it, and you'll be able to finish the Astral Dex. But
not this one.
Why?
They should just delay the game.
So that's the biggest thing we had to say about Pokemon. So the next title we're going to talk about is Luigi's Mansion 3. As someone has played the first and the second game, I'm kind of looking forward to it because the second game's controls were not the best on the 3DS. I still like the game, but they had more potential control-wise. And I feel like the Switch is going to make it feel closer to the original on the GameCube.
I didn't play the first or second, but
and you should.
I might pick it up. It looks nice. It looks dark. I'm into it. So,
I mean, for anyone that hasn't played Luigi's Mansion before, just play the GameCube one if you can. But if not, they remade it on 3DS. So get the 3DS Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2 because they're both on there. Dark Moon is the second one. What else do we have?
Well, the thing I'm most interested in is Luigi's Mansion 3 will be bringing back the Scare-Scraper mode from Luigi's Mansion 2. Now, the Scare-Scraper mode was this, like, trial, sort of like, you basically hunt ghosts. Was like a team of people, either locally or through online, and it was a pretty cool mode. It was a buggy mess in Luigi's Mansion 2. I mean, I remember you would, like, get out of bounds and things like that, like, all the time, but when it worked, it was really cool. And I'm hoping it's a lot better in Luigi's Mansion 3 because it was a very neat concept in Dark Moon.
So speaking of sequels, if you enjoy those, guess what's coming to Switch next?
That's right. Maybe it's Resident Evil 5 and 6, and they're probably going to cost $30 because Capcom loves doing that.
I feel like it'll probably be 40 though.
But you're gonna buy them anyway because everyone loved Resident Evil 5. And they love 6 even more. So you're going to buy both because now they're on the Switch.
What I thought was really funny about it, though, is that they, like, made this whole, like,
I felt so
cheesy, cringy, like, video, like, that was just going through the fact that all the Resident Evil games were on Switch.
If you haven't seen
but
it
they're
yet...
not all on Switch.
Well, no, like, talking about 0, 1, and 4 being on there.
It's
like a video of 2 kids playing Resident Evil 1 in a mansion, and they're, like, overacting. We're talking, like, Resident Evil 1 on the PS1 overacting. And then, after all that, it just cuts away, and it's, like, Resident Evil 5 and 6 now on Switch. Like, they're hyping it up to be this whole big reveal.
Honestly, I was expecting a new Resident Evil game for the Switch or something like that.
Or RE7 or 2. That's actually what I thought they were going to announce.
All of a sudden, Resident Evil 5 and... I was like... What?
And they were on the E3 show floor. That was funny too. People could go to the Nintendo Switch booth to play Resident Evil 5. And who would do that?
Well, they're going to be released in 2019 this fall. So.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, who cares?
Yeah.
Part of me does, but not really, because 6 is one of the worst games I have ever played, and most Resident Evil fans can probably resonate with that. But we're going to buy it again anyway. That's not lie right now.
Alright, speaking about buying again, I already have my pre-order for Link's Awakening, and I think I might buy it again. Because I want that... Okay, so Link's Awakening, I'm really excited. It's coming out September 20th of this year. And unfortunately, only for European customers, there's going to be a collector's edition, which will be Link's Awakening. It comes with the Game Boy looking steelbook case and a limited edition collector's basically like strategy game guide. It's only going to be available in Europe, and here in the US and I guess everywhere else we're only going to have the Dreamers edition, which is only the game and a different version of that collector's book without the steelbook. And I wish I could have pre-ordered that European one, but it already sold out.
So yeah, if you want to play a game that we all enjoyed in the late 90s...
Except I'm the only person here that actually
with
played
a
it.
shittier art style than the original. This one's coming out for you, baby.
You don't like the art style?
No, I hate the art
style. See, at first I didn't like the art style, and now I guess it grew on me. I really love it now.
After seeing it in action, I like it less. But I did like the Link's Awakening on 3DS. Is that what it was called?
It was a Game Boy game. It was
wait, I just said the wrong game.
Yeah.
I meant Link Between Worlds on the 3DS.
And
I like that game.
This game, if they were just remaking it as it is without anything new and just basically a normal remake, I think it'd be worth... Doing. Well, no, because they're adding more mechanics to it.
They're adding the dungeon mode.
They're making it easier.
I don't think it quantifies... Because the game, I feel like, should be $40. I don't think that dungeon
Yeah,
mode that they're
shush.
adding
Oh,
the new
yeah.
mechanic
I
makes it
agree.
worth 60. In general, I just don't think the game is worth 60, and that's what the pre-order already appears on Nintendo's website.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they even said it's gonna be a full price release, which
that's a little sketchy, guys.
yeah, that's like I liked Link's Awakening when I played it,
I
but
didn't
there's a
play all the way
difference.
through.
I played it and I only paid $8 for it, and if this remake isn't gonna add that much new to it, it's just like
Wow.
yeah. Though I was one of those people who actually saw the art style and I instantly liked it. So you know. Also, they're making a really cute-looking amiibo based on the Link
Yes,
Connect
I already
game.
pre-ordered that too. They're coming out. The amiibo's also coming out on September 20th alongside with the game. So,
So
Yeah.
if you're looking forward to this new game, cool. We're all gonna buy it anyway. Let's not lie.
Oh, it has
Yeah.
Zelda in the title.
It's Zelda in the title. But speaking of Zelda games you don't want to buy, Breath of the Wild 2.
Animal
No, no.
Crossing New Horizons.
Animal Crossing Horizons got announced.
okay,
And
the
person-
video that they showed of Animal Crossing does not look like an actual Animal Crossing game. It looks like a port of the mobile game they released.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need changes, man. Things go stale.
It doesn't
I'm
look
glad they
like
are
that much
pushing
of a change.
in this new direction. And we don't need a huge change. Animal Crossing is what it is. It's a hoarder's paradise.
See, I
If
love
you
the
actually played
idea.
one, you would love it because you're a hoarder's paradise.
See, I
Or-
love the idea that
Paradise.
you know, like
Hoarder's paradise.
you can basically put anything you want anywhere. You know, it's like
Yeah. Like a hoarder.
it's expanding on the.
Hoarder's
town-
paradise.
Can you just shut up? It's expanding on the town customization options that which were featured in New Leaf.
Very minimally, but yes.
Well, not very minimally. I mean,
No,
you can
maybe,
place
no.
any.
No, I'm
furniture
saying
item.
in New Leaf they were very.
Oh
minimal.
well, yeah. Well, I, mean,
I
that's
know
what
I
said.
might have come off wrong, but that's what I meant.
It's
You-
expanding
yeah,
on all that.
very, very drastically in this new game. That came out wrong. In the
And-
previous Animal Crossing games, it has been more or less, minimal kind of town expansion. Now it looks more drastic.
And it's going to be released on March 20th next year, 2020.
So they revealed you will have if you remember in the old Animal Crossing games, you would have to take this like test to determine how your character would look like, and usually your character would end up not looking very good.
Very
if,
googly-eyed.
if you answered the the test truthfully.
Dishonestly. Oh, true.
Well, no, if you wanted a good build, you just looked up on the internet.
Either way, it worked out badly.
Yeah. Well, now they decided that you'll be able to pick how your character looks at the very start of the game. You'll finally be able to pick your skin tone, whereas in the previous games you had to wait out in the sun if you wanted your character to look slightly darker.
Tanny.
Yeah, you had to like tan. And you will be able to change your appearance
Gender neutral, guys.
and gender at any time, and all hairstyles and
At any
clothing.
time?
Yeah, you'll be able to just change how you look whenever.
Cool.
And all hairstyles and clothing will be gender neutral. So, you can dress and look however you want.
Bring back the 2000s, baby.
Right, so something that we briefly mentioned in the other video, The Witcher's coming to the Switch.
It is? I'm just kidding. I knew that. But, yeah, so we'll see how that
Well, The
runs.
Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3, not the first one. Sorry, guys. But The Witcher 3, and only The Witcher 3. Hopefully with some recap for everyone that didn't play 1 or 2 like most of us.
And I think they mentioned that it's going to be the first Nintendo Switch game to use the bigger size 32 gigabyte
Yeah.
cartridge.
I'm not 100% sure about the first, but it definitely is using one. I did see that.
Yeah, and it will be the completed version of
Which
Witcher
is
3.
even better.
Which means you'll have all the DLC.
But
I feel like there's still going to be some download required. I don't think all of it's going to be
we'll see.
on the cartridge.
Point is, it's a pretty big deal because it's one of the biggest open world games.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that
It's
they
actually-
even can run it on the Switch.
And we'll see.
Well, it's
how-
going to be like downscaled a lot.
Oh, whoa, yeah, of course. But I mean, even then, the fact that it's
Yeah.
happening is very
It's crazy.
surprising.
Will you guys pick it up?
We'll see. I mean, I think I might because I have it on Xbox One, I have it on PS4. Maybe a third time's the charm, But we'll see. Because it's definitely one of those big open world games. You're into that, it's gonna be on the Switch now. Handheld, portable, kind of cool. And I'm pretty sure there's a large audience that has not played The Witcher 3.
I still haven't played it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I haven't played it either. But maybe I'll finally play it on the Switch.
Exactly.
The
It's-
most I
it's-
got into it was like building I don't even remember. I think just 5 minutes and that was it.
Exactly. So this is one more opportunity to play the game you might have missed. And according to most people, you should play it. So maybe this is your chance. Complete Edition, portable. Jump on it now.
Right, so we can move on to another game that's, I would say,
Yes.
like intensive for the Switch. I would say
Super Smash Brothers, Banjo and Kazooie is coming. Pretty big deal because
and Hero,
and
right? That's the
Hero
name.
Yes, Hero.
from Dragon.
But that
Quest.
wasn't the game I was referring to. For whatever, I was talking about Astro Chain.
Oh.
Because if you guys seen the trailers, it looks like the Cyberpunk
I know what that is.
2077 for the Switch.
It's the new Bayonetta, but without her in it, because Bayonetta 3 is not happening right now. I guess.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta 3 was not at E3
Yeah,
this year.
oddly, but we got Astral Chain, so I guess.
It looks
yay.
like it runs well
Next
on the
Platinum,
Switch.
baby.
So.
I'm always down for another Platinum game.
Coming out August 30th of this year, 2019. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, now let's go back to talking about Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo and Kazooie. Why is this a big deal?
Isn't it an Xbox?
Yes,
Yes.
Microsoft. That's why it's a big deal.
Yeah,
Microsoft
Nintendo and
owns these
Microsoft.
characters, but now they're all buddy, and that's a good thing for gamers. Okay.
Also
But-
because Xbox wants to bring over their Game Pass Ultimate to the Switch
Well, that's
based on streaming. But
yeah,
That's still interesting that this is happening.
yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And then Hero, as someone who's
I have
played
no idea
Dragon
who he
Quest
is.
9 and only 9,
I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but I
Ditto.
hear they are
I
great.
think the hero looks like he plays very unique. He uses a sword, which some people are not very cool with because people think there's too many sword fighters in Smash. Personally, I don't agree. However, his moveset, he's able to pull up like this command menu, allowing him to use a wide variety of specials. It looks like he's gonna have more than
isn't
four
there a
special
character
moves.
that already has a sub menu for switching?
No, Shulk has the Monado arts, but
Okay.
that's slightly different because that just
Okay.
affects stats. This guy has straight up like different attacks and stuff. And also, there's like 4 hero skins representing 4 different heroes from Dragon Quest.
So,
Sadly, one of those is not from Dragon Quest 9.
So, Dragon Quest fans in Japan it's a bigger deal for them because Dragon Quest is a bigger series over there. But for anyone that's a Dragon Quest fan here or there, cool representation.
It deserved it. I mean, Dragon Quest has a holiday in Japan. It's a pretty big deal.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's straight up
Japan.
Dragon Quest Day in Japan. It's like
Dang.
it's that huge. Like Dragon Quest is so big that it's kind of been debunked, but there was this rumor for the longest time that the Japanese government told Square Enix to not release the game on weekdays because every time a Dragon Quest game is released, so many people just skip work and skip school to play the new Dragon Quest. Like it's huge over there. So this is like
That I feel like that's every developer's dream.
yeah, like it's a big deal over there. And so I think Dragon Quest deserved the representation, and I'm glad it got it.
Along with Banjo, big deal. I do not like Banjo-Kazooie, for the record, but I like how this is it's like seeing a cross-console thing happen before your eyes. Microsoft and Nintendo, buddy and buddy.
The next title I want to talk about is
It's
Cadence of
historic.
Hyrule.
Cadence of Hyrule.
Which is out already.
Yes, it is out. And the main reason I want it is just because it has Link and Zelda in it. So it's another like spin-off Legend of Zelda-ish games like Hyrule Warriors and all those. Like where it's not a mainline
But
Zelda
Hyrule
title.
Warriors was awful.
Awfully good. Awfully good.
But
And it has like a bunch of music from the Legend of Zelda series that you could just play alongside.
if you've never played a game like it, which is based off of Crypt of the Echo Dancer, same developers, Crypt right now is $4 on the eShop, so you download
which
that
ends on the
first.
18th
Yeah,
of this
because
month.
this game I will say is not for everyone. But just by looking at it, it's not enough to tell if you'll like it or not. So I would recommend playing Crypt first, see if you like the style of that game, and then go for Zelda.
For me, I
Yes.
wish there was a physical version, just because collector's side
But-
for Legend of Zelda.
The
I'm sure I'll get a limited run release somewhere down the line.
I hope so.
The music is cool, but the style of the game might not be to your suiting. So I would recommend trying out Crypt first, or maybe not. Maybe just jump on it. Maybe you'll like it. It'll all be fine.
I just think it's really cool that Nintendo is letting
Indie.
somebody else, yeah, especially an indie, use their IP.
I mean, did they have like a direct oversight of them creating it?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
but I mean, because we all know what happens when Nintendo doesn't care what people do as their IP. That's how Zelda CDI and Hotel Mario happened.
Which we should get a port of for the Switch.
But you know, I just think it's cool that they're letting other people experiment with their IP.
Yeah, that is a good move.
Yeah.
Let's hope it goes farther.
Dude, imagine
Enter
Hollow
the
Knight
Dungeon
with
with-
Zelda.
Yeah, okay, that works.
I'd
Or
play that.
imagine Zuntmas with Hollow Knight.
Wait, Summons?
Yeah.
Metroid, yeah.
A Metroid game that was actually good. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cap on Metroid fans. You guys haven't had a game in years.
Which Metroid Prime 4 was in 83.
Alright, the next title I want to talk about is Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, which is going to be released exclusively for the Nintendo Switch.
Now, as someone that has played the X-Men X-Men Legends games and a little bit of Ultimate Alliance 1, I don't know. The style of gameplay, I kind of lost touch with it back in the day, but, you know, excited to see it back. We haven't seen a game like that in a while, so it's cool to see it using the property again. Diablo style, right?
Well, yes, Ultimate Alliance 3 is still a dungeon crawler type game. However, the thing that interests me the most about the game is the fact that it's being made by Team Ninja. You might know them for making the Devil May Cry reboot
The game you didn't like.
and Hellblade,
The game you might have liked.
Sacrifice. And I feel like, whatever you think about those games, I feel like Team Ninja is usually very good at, like, making fast-paced and fun, maybe not so deep combat. And I feel like, based off what we've seen of Ultimate Alliance 3, that game seems like it's going to be carrying that Team Ninja vibe in a new context.
Yes.
And the game's releasing on July 19th.
And there will be a season pass with DLC from the X-Men. I don't remember what the other two franchises were, but yeah. Also, Thanos from Fortnite is going to be in the game.
I liked him in Fortnite. What else was he in?
Right. So the next game that I'm probably going to pick up on July 3rd is the Stranger Things 3 game. That's it.
I didn't even know that was a thing, so...
yeah.
It looks like The Simpsons. Did you ever play the arcade Simpsons Run or something like that? Like on the arcade machine?
It's like the beat 'em up game.
Yeah,
The
I guess.
Simpsons game, yeah. That's what it was called.
The poorly designed beat 'em up Simpsons.
It's kind of
game,
like
yes.
that.
But
Ish.
cult classic regardless.
So, yeah, that's everything. Next one, Spyro.
It's coming to Switch.
Spyro's
Yeah.
on the Switch. You haven't played it yet. Now you can.
It's also coming to PC.
PC baby. But I mean, I played it on my PS4 already, so to me, I don't really want this game again. But I am glad that the Switch is getting it because that's still a good move for the Switch.
Next one that
Well, it's a trilogy. If you haven't
shown-
played, you should. Okay. But
I would probably play on the PlayStation though.
I mean, I don't care if you don't have a PlayStation. Play it on your Switch. Just play the trilogy. I don't care how you play it. Okay.
Hollow Knight Silk Song coming out later this year, 2019.
Yeah, I was a fan of Hollow Knight, like most people were. So you know, more Hollow Knight. That's always a good thing.
The only thing so far based on the trailers that will be new is like the mechanic of jumping near an object and you could grab the ledge and pull yourself back up. I hope that just like in the Hollow Knight game, is it the Wasp? Is that the name of the character?
Yeah. I'm
Like
pretty sure.
I hope she has
I
the
remember.
ability of like the little hook sling.
Just something to change it up enough. But if
Yeah.
not, whatever. I'm cool with a sequel as long as it expands a bit. Like, well, mechanically, I guess using that character it should expand that way. Whatever though. I just want a good sequel, you know.
And that's basically all I cared about, other than the last thing.
You guys want to talk about Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games?
I've never played a Mario and Sonic Olympic Games game before too much.
I played it on the Wii.
Other than at a friend's house, yeah, like on the Wii. But you know, if you want that kind of party game, there it is.
I mean, they're usually fine party games, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
they're nothing too special, but, you know, there's something sort of, I guess, fun about seeing Mario and Sonic, and well, I guess the effects sort of worn off over the years, but you get what I mean. They're fun games. The new one seems to be adding a lot of interesting events to the mix, like skateboarding. Kind of looks like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, karate.
For
Yeah.
a party game, I think it'll be better than Mario Party. Because I didn't think
I was
Mario Party
thinking
was
that.
that good.
I was thinking that
So.
too. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure it'll be better.
But no, I guess to end this off, speaking of bad sequels, Resident
talk
Evil
about-
5 and Resident Evil 6 are coming
Coming
to
to the
Switch.
Switch.
We
Just
talking
wanted to
about that.
remind you that
Yeah.
that's
In
happening.
case you forgot, because of how overwhelming this whole thing was.
Right, but talking about a better sequel that's coming out.
Resident Evil,
Luigi's
Sadly.
Mansion 3.
Talking about a better sequel coming out.
sadly,
Lin-
there's no
Dang
new
it.
Smash Brothers, but there is a rather, I don't know.
better sequel.
I don't know about
option.
better.
Okay, it's obviously
a
gonna
follow-up
be
is
better.
happening, okay?
No, it's gonna be better
we cannot
than
say
the
obviously.
first one.
No, we cannot say that. They can
They
still
showed off a
can shoot down the
pre-recorded
film.
footage of Breath of the Wild 2.
And if that excites you, I feel bad for you, but you know,
Based on what they showed for Breath of the Wild 2, which I really
Which
hope
wasn't
it's not
much.
called that,
pre-recorded footage.
Which wasn't much.
it does not
Nothing
look
at all.
like it will be able to run on the current gen Switch.
You're just throwing garbage at the audience right
No,
now.
I'm pretty sure
They
it
showed
will
us the
not work.
pre-recorded footage. Of course, the game's gonna run on the Switch. It's made for the Switch.
I feel like it'll be a Halo 5 thing where they release it alongside with an upgraded Switch. If that whole rumor about it there being an upgraded version of the Switch being true.
But based
It's
on what we
true.
saw, it looks exactly like the first game, except we saw pre-recorded footage this time. I
The
don't know.
the graphics
don't-
look.
There
like
is
that-
graphical improvement.
What?
However,
I think
Minimal.
it's gonna be like whenever
You're
you're in the
also-
Korok
I
Forest.
think you're also forgetting. That the
yeah, I was
original
gonna get
game
there.
was-
I was gonna get
Yeah,
there.
it was made for the Wii U in mine too. You know, this one doesn't have to
Yeah.
have that hold back.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Then explain the Korok Forest.
First,
It's
well,
a Korok Forest, man.
It's like the Switch had like frame drops and it couldn't render that forest that well.
well, yeah, but that's just showing that the Switch couldn't handle that well.
That's right. And the
But-
sequel, I feel like
That was
based
still in handheld
on the
mode.
pre-recorded
Yeah,
footage,
when you
it
played
won't
it
be
in
able to-
dock, it actually the Korok Forest did not lag, and as the game got updated,
it lagged for me.
it got better.
So I hope that's not a my Switch
So
specific
clearly, the game got more optimized as time went on. Personally, I don't think the Switch revision thing is true because I mean it's been talked about for months, and Nintendo keeps denying
Look,
it.
there's such a thing as poor optimization.
Oh, yeah.
Now they might know how to do it.
Yeah, seeing as Breath of the Wild 2 is built for Switch rather than being a Wii U port, I feel like there's a chance that it will run better.
Regardless, I'm excited. It looks way darker. I'm upset that they're probably not going to do dungeons and they're going to continue with the BS shrines.
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 needs dungeons.
It needs improvements.
And
I
it
feel like-
needs those puzzles to be way harder.
I think Breath of the Wild 1 with the cool tech demo, a good
Engine demo.
We're not going to talk about this in this video, but it was a cool demo, tech demo, and I feel like 2 can really push on that, and I'm excited to see where that goes. Okay.
Well, one interesting that the director has said is Breath of the Wild 2, they're aiming to make it a darker sequel. They've said, quote unquote, darker than Majora's Mask, whatever that means. But
I like Majora's
they've
Mask,
also noted that
They are taking influence from a game. Most
Red
of us
Dead
love.
Redemption 2,
Red Dead 2.
they have said the
baby.
younger members of the team have played Red Dead 2, and they are interested in utilizing the open world like ideas from that game in general and integrating them into Breath of the Wild 2. So we'll see how that plays out. I think that could be very interesting and might make Breath of the Wild 2 an even better game.
Either ways, I hope they have a collector's edition for the US,
Oh,
unlike Link's Awakening.
I hope they rip us off good on that one.
I don't hope that. I hope it's under like 100, which it probably won't be since Breath of the Wild collector's edition was like 120, I think.
You know what? We need to make a video ripping on collector's editions, but not this time. For now, let's enjoy that collector's edition that may or may not happen.
If you want videos about making fun of collector's edition, we have a
Just-
Spider-Man one.
And also you can comment below suggesting which one we should rip on next. 'Cause
Which will probably be Link's Awakening if I'm able to get it.
either rip on or compliment. We'll decide when it happens, but comment below and we'll go out and get it.
But-
Make sure you write Watch Dogs because we'll use our funding to go buy Watch Dogs 1 collector's edition. Don't care how we're gonna get it. We will if you write it in the comments. All right, so real quick, we forgot to mention a sequel to a cult classic. Many of you, if you have been a Nintendo fan for a while, you may have played
or heard of this one.
at least heard of it. It is No More Heroes 3, baby. It is happening. Exactly. Not all of you have heard of it, but No More Heroes 3, it's coming. It's like John Wick, but less serious.
So a dog dies?
Sure. I mean, a lot of people die.
Yeah, it's a very violent series.
Travis treks down. It's very wacky, you know. It's like Suda51. You ever heard about him? Most of you probably didn't, because he makes a lot of games for different consoles, but he's not that well known either, I guess, at this point. More or less. He's up and coming. More up than coming. He's well known enough.
And if you ever rage quitted at a game when you were younger on a Nintendo console, Contra's coming as well.
Actually, it's already released.
Well, no, Contra Collection came out the day of, but
Yeah.
Contra Rogue Corps is going to be a brand new Contra game.
Well, I
Which
didn't even
doesn't
know
look
that.
like
Contra
side-scrolling.
at all. But
So
That's mind blowing, but based on what I'm hearing now, I want to know more. What do you mean it doesn't look like a Contra game?
it's an overhead shooter.
yeah, instead of like the 2D side scroller, it looks like Enter the Gungeon stylish.
Yeah, it looks like a twin stick shooter.
I liked Enter the Gungeon, but I'm losing interest on Contra real quick. But
But I guess that's basically it.
I will check it out if you guys are willing to. But remember, take my word for it. You guys want Watch Dogs 1 Collector's Edition? Just comment on that one. We'll find all 5 of them for you.
And remember to support No More Heroes 3 when it comes out.
Please do, because we need 4 to happen. Or not. If 3 sucks, we don't need it to happen.
Well,
But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure 3 is going to be just as good as
No More Heroes 3.
one of them was.
And I guess for anything that we wish would come out later on is just, I would accept any and all remakes of any Legend of Zelda games onto the Switch.
That's true.
Like have a Legend of Zelda collection
Yeah.
and have them all.
I really wish Wind Waker was on Switch. I love Wind Waker.
Which they can be easily just straight up ports. You don't have to remake them, anything, just straight up ports.
Especially Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Just throw on a bundle for us. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, if you haven't played No More Heroes, go pirate that on your PC. You didn't hear it from me, but you can Google how to do it.
I'm
One
not gonna
and
show
two.
you guys how.
We might make a video showing you guys how.
Even though I just said no. Alright, but I guess that's basically it. Thanks.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Do not forget, Resident Evil 5
And
Resident Evil
6 are
coming
coming to
to
the
Switch.
Switch.
And
Subscribe to Robot Ninja Paradise.
if you want to, if you have enough
That's
of
where
us,
they're
don't
from.
bother.
There'll be an annotation somewhere on the screen. So
Don't let us drag this channel down. If you like this channel but didn't like us,
But don't let us rise this channel up here.
yeah. If you liked us but didn't like that, vote down.
Please dislike this video.
All right.
Alright,
That's
thanks
it.
for watching, and that's a cut.